Right. As you all know from the slide, we've changed colour. We've moved on to education. So we really want to go through, and I think this is some of the key areas that show business, education, community working together to deliver the best possible results. You will also get the chance to vote on products later. So you will all be product managers in your own right. So brace yourselves and listen very carefully. But first off, to discuss the education pillar and what Shaping Portsmouth have been delivering, can I introduce Hayden Taylor, CEO of Unlock, and the Shaping Portsmouth Education Director, and Kirsty Hill and Dave Humphries from Shaping Portsmouth.
Morning, everyone. It's great to see so many passionately Portsmouth faces back here at the Guildhall. And we're so proud of what we've achieved in the education pillar this year. In fact, I think it's probably the first time I've not come begging for more of your time. We are actually in a position where we have more businesses willing to support us and help us than ever before. And our programs are making a transformative difference to young people's lives across the city. There's, of course, lots more to do, but it's because of the coming on stage and nagging you for the last 3 years that we're in a place where we have an incredible pool of businesses that are ready to step up and inspire the next generation that will become your employees, that will become the next generation of leaders in this city. Dave, we're going to talk through some of the highlights.
Yeah, and what you said there, that next generation is why this pillar is so important in making people ready, able, equipped for the world of work. So the standout programme for me, we mentioned it earlier, and the amazing job that Kirsty did on this last year was the apprenticeship bus. Kirsty, what did the apprenticeship bus programme look like in terms of the impact we made?
For me, this, like we just said, is the standout programme in my pillar. It's the one that takes up the most of my time and capacity. But I really do see the value and the impact when I walk into a school and I see those students engaging, particularly students that have very little understanding about what an apprenticeship looks like. They might not have any aspirations. They might come from a family that doesn't talk about the importance of work and education. So I found it really inspiring to see the students being inspired. And as well, a huge thank you to all of the organisations that give us apprentices to come and have those real-life conversations with the students, because I feel like they grow from it also.
It's just been phenomenal seeing those faces light up when they realise there's a career that they had never even heard of or even assumed existed. And to that point, to the employers in this room today that have stepped up and helped deliver that apprenticeship bus, can we please give every single one of those a massive round of applause now, because they absolutely deserve it. The other thing for me, Dave, that has been a real elevation of the apprenticeship bus programme this year is that incredible bus you can see behind me there has been wrapped in the most incredible livery, showcasing the power of apprenticeships and what this programme offers. The apprenticeship bus is no longer 1 week of activity, right? It's a year-round campaign to celebrate the value of apprenticeships in driving our local economy forward and how they can bridge the gap between young people and their futures. So for me, this is not just a flash in the pan activity. This is a really quite transformative program for a lot of young people.
Absolutely. And to put it into perspective, Kirsty, how many students did the bus touch last year?
So we engaged with just over 1,000 students, and actually some of the feedback that we received from those students, so that was one thing that we wanted. We wanted them to have a voice, tell us how we could improve that, and they came back with the feedback that they just needed more time. So this year we will be targeting fewer students, but we hope that the impact will be greater because they'll have more time to engage in the actual roadshow.
I think it's going to make such a difference. You know, the opportunity to have a one-to-one conversation with somebody that has taken that step, taken that leap into an apprenticeship career pathway. And although I'm incredibly proud of the apprenticeship bus, of course there's more to do. There are still young people we don't yet have the ability to reach, but also we've got to keep up. If we just stand still, continually rotating this bus around the schools once a year, every year, we'll fall behind. We know that within 5 years, 1 in 5 jobs will be in the green sector. We know that AI jobs and jobs connected to smart technology are going to continue to go through the roof. The reality is we are just on the precipice of a quite remarkable shift in our employment landscape, and therefore every single year we will make sure that this apprenticeship bus becomes more relevant, more interesting, and keeps in line with our changing labour market here in Portsmouth and beyond.
Yeah, definitely. And the big ticket impact here, what you've achieved with this programme, with the amazing help from Simon, who we've already mentioned, Simon Ingram at Mountjoy and Chloe Bolton at PCC in running this, is that 90% of those 1,000 pupils that we spoke to last year said they were now considering an apprenticeship where they weren't. So that is absolutely brilliant. It's a great bit of work, Kirsty. So explore your future. You've mentioned that already, Hayden, getting people into the schools, talking to young people. Why is it important that we put businesses in front of young people, Hayden?
I think for me this is about showcasing the diversity in our local economy. There are an enormous range of businesses demonstrated by the people in this room that we want to showcase to young people, all the opportunities that exist for them by living and working in this fabulous city. What Explore Your Future offers is an immersive hour, 90-minute deep dive into that particular career. So we're not just talking to young people about careers, we're actually putting them in the shoes of a range of different roles through immersive challenges. This is not chalk and talk. This is not talking about the theoretical. This is young people experiencing those career pathways in a really hands-on way.
And we've done some great stuff, and we probably, Kirsty, don't we need to give a shout out particularly to Rachel Dark over at Kia, who's done some amazing things in supporting this and is now connected with the council to look at some innovative ways of delivering work experience through workshops. I myself have even come into Unlock and joined your Leadership Academy and delivered some sessions talking about leadership journeys. Our businesses, our business leaders have all got different experiences, and it's great to be able to share that with young people and influence their journeys.